Hello everyone, and welcome to the $1 million chance of a lifetime. I've got two new friends here, and they're also from DuckTales, because you recognize them from an episode called Back Out in the Outback. They came from all the way from Australia, the Latin from down under. They're Randy and Ralph Ratbag. You know, the henchweasels of Duke Dugan. Because I would like to thank them for watching the money for me. See you later, Randy and Ralph. G'day, mates. Alright, folks, we have a couple from Total Drama Island coming back for their second day, and they want to finish it by beating a new couple. Our first couple returning for their second day. He's the host of Total Drama Island, and he's the co-host of Total Drama Island, Chris and Chef Hatchet. And their opponents, they're both from the Screaming Gophers, Trent and Gwen. Hello again, Chris and Chef Hatchet. Yeah, same here. And hello, Trent and Gwen. Yes, I'm glad to see you back. Now, before we play, I'd like to ask you a simple question here. Chris and Chef, besides rebuilding the Jumbo Jet, building your own military academy, and making your own gourmet restaurant, what other plans would you like to do after you win the money? Oh, because some of the stars are suing you. You're using some of it to hire great lawyers to help you beat them in court. And you, Chef, would like to buy some ATVs with it. Well, those are great ideas. And Trent, because Gwen wanted to use the money to take art classes in college and go to every art museum around the world, what would you like to do with the money? All because you like playing your guitar. Both you and Gwen want to be a singing duo and also buy yourselves a big tour bus and go all over North America. Well, that's a great idea for you, Trent, and also for Gwen. It's very simple to win $1 million here. All you have to do is win the $1 million bonus round 3 days in a row, and you will join the other couples who just won $1 million. Okay, let's begin the game with round 1. Who wants to start for your team? It will be Chris, and what about you two? And it will be Trent. So it's Chris and Trent in round 1. Chef and Gwen, wish your partners good luck and take your seat. Okay, let's get started! You know the rules since you started the show anyway. You need to solve a word puzzle on the giant screen. So let's take a look at our first puzzle right now. It has 2 words. Also, you need to solve some puzzle to help you solve it. They'll earn you some money and a chance to solve. This is round 1. The clues and the letters are $250 each, and whoever solves the puzzle earns the money in the puzzle bank. So here comes the first $250 clue, and it's got 10 letters. And Chef and Gwen, you can root for your partners, but don't help. Okay, here we go. T R T V A C A Trent. Right, attractive is the clue. You receive $250 for that and your first chance at the puzzle. But first, we need to look at the keyboard, guys. These letters are the ones in play for this puzzle, and one of those does not come up there, and that is the harmful stinger. Yes, our audience at home can boo at it if they want to, because they know what it is, but Chris and Trent do not. Okay, Trent, if you're ready now, pick your first letter on the board and let's fill in this puzzle. One safe end for $250 in the puzzle bank. Pick your second letter, Trent. You got one R. And two R's. Good choice, Trent. There's $750 in the puzzle bank, and the first clue is attractive. Can you solve the puzzle now? Okay, Trent, if you can't solve it now, then we'll continue with our second $250 clue. It has two words, 5 and 4, and go. S T G Y. Chris? Right, young star. You got the clue, Chris, plus $250 in your first shot at the puzzle. Hit your first letter and make sure you avoid the stinger this time. One O, two O's, and three O's. You doubled the puzzle bank to $1,500, Chris. Hit your second letter. And there's your L, right at the very beginning. $1,750 in the puzzle bank, and the two clues are attractive and young star. Solve the puzzle, Chris. Yes, Chris, and you got the money for that. Wow, that was quick, Chris. You solved the puzzle this time with only two clues. Yeah, even with those three O's came up, all because that was one of the key letters for this puzzle. So at the end of round one, Chris and Chef Hatchet have $2,000 and Trent and Gwen have $250. Now, I want to let all of you know that we're going to round two. The teams are switching players, which are Chef Hatchet and Gwen, and the clues and the letters are doubled to $500 each. We'll be right back, folks, with round two right after this. Hello again, and we're going to play round two. The stars who are now playing are Chef Hatchet and Gwen. Remember what I just told you, each clue and letter are $500, so anything can change. So let's see the second puzzle. It has two words. Again, let's see the first clue, and it has 6 letters. It's a small one. And go. I R T R. Gwen? Right. Yeah, just like you are with your diary. So you've got $500 for that, and the first crack at the puzzle, we need to look at the keyboard first, you guys. Now, these letters are in play for this puzzle, except the extra letter that doesn't, and that's the stinger. Here it is. Alright, everybody knows, the players do not. Okay, Gwen, hit your first letter, please. One N. And two N's for $1,000 in the puzzle bank. Hit your second letter, Gwen. And one S in the puzzle. The puzzle bank's now at $1,500, and the first clue is rider. Can you solve the puzzle, Gwen? Alright, Gwen, if you want to skip it, all because that's not enough letters, then you'll get some more by solving the second clue. It has 2 words, 5 for each one, and go. P R Z L B N. Gwen? Yes, Gwen, Nobel Prize it is. And just as I told you, you'll get to pick 2 more letters and to solve the puzzle. One T for $2,000 in the bank. Hit your second letter, Gwen. There's an L. And another, and no stinger yet. 3,000 in the puzzle bank, and the two clues are Writer and Nobel Prize. Solve the puzzle, Gwen. Sorry, Gwen, time ran out. I know you knew what the puzzle is, but you can't get another chance by solving the third clue. It has 9 letters, and go. E, N, T, S, T, A, M, and S. Chef? Yes, Statesman is the third clue. Not only you have earned $500 for your first clue, you earned yourself to pick 2 more letters on our keyboard and a chance to solve the puzzle. But I must warn you, Chef, the stinger's still alive. Hit your first letter. There's your W at the very beginning. $3,500 in the puzzle bank. Hit your second letter, Chef. There's a C and another C. $4,500 in the puzzle bank. Your 3 clues are Writer, Nobel Prize, and Statesman. Can you solve the puzzle, Chef? You got it, Chef. You and Chef have extended your lead to $7,000, and Trent and Gwen have $1,250. You know who it is. Yeah, and also he's the speaker for his famous Iron Curtain speech. Those were the 2 clues. So, Chris and Chef, you're way ahead of Trent and Gwen. But there is good news for you two. You're still not dead yet, because we're going to play round 3. Each clue and each letter are $1,000. So everything can change after this next puzzle. Most importantly, the teams must choose who's going to play. Who will play for you two? Is it Chris or Chef? You will play Chris, and you two, Trent or Gwen. And you will play Gwen. So it will be Chris against Gwen in round 3. We'll see who will win round 3 in the game after we come back. So don't go away, everyone. Welcome back to the $1 million chance of a lifetime. And we're now ready to play round 3, the most important round of them all. The players for our teams are Chris and Gwen. Now listen, you two, each clue and letter for this puzzle is $1,000 each. So Chris and Chef needed to take their second step, and Trent and Gwen needs to stop them to take their first step. So anything can change, anyone. Let's see our third puzzle. It has 5 words, 5 long words. Here comes the first $1,000 clue, and it's got 8 letters, and here they come. T, H, S, G, I. Gwen? Right, 80s, as in the 1980s. So Gwen, you get $1,000 and your first shot at this big puzzle now. But let's look at the keyboard first. You know, these letters, remain lit, are in play for this puzzle. And before we show everyone the stinger and allow you to pick them, Gwen, please note, the star right beneath me is lit. There's some punctuation marks in the puzzle. All because it's never the stinger. You can hit it just like you do with these other lit letters. Now let's show everyone which letter is the real wretched stinger. And if one of you hit it, you'll lose your turn. Alright, you can come up to the board now, Gwen, and hit your first letter, please. Okay, the star gives us an ampersand and also an apostrophe. Whoa, 2 punctuation marks this time, Gwen, for $2,000. Hit your second letter, Gwen. You got 1 E. And 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Wow, you hit big time on your first turn, Gwen. We now got $8,000 in the puzzle bank, and 80s is the first clue. Now, Gwen, if you solve the puzzle right now, we'll go to our fourth puzzle because we have a little bit of time. Do you want to solve the puzzle or do you want to skip it? Okay, you can skip solving it for now. We'll keep on playing because the more clues and letters we have for our puzzle, the more money we'll make for the puzzle bank. The second clue has 10 letters and go. R T T A S S G Gwen. Yeah, guitarists, just like Trent. Okay, you have another clue and also pick 2 more letters to solve the puzzle. So pick a good one, Gwen. 1 T, 2 T's, and 3 T's. $11,000 in the puzzle bank. Pick your second letter, Gwen. There's a D and another. Good work, Gwen. So the 2 clues are 80s and guitarists, and there's $13,000 in the puzzle bank. Now, if you solve the puzzle now, Gwen, you and Trent will win the game. Can you do it? Oh, time's up, Gwen. But don't you worry, you'll get another shot after you solve the next clue. It has 7 letters and go. Y R J N Chris. Journey is right. Now it's your turn to hit 2 more letters on our keyboard and to solve the puzzle. Now look at these letters over, Chris, because the stinger is still there. And hit a good letter. One L, 2 L's, 3 L's, and 4 L's. Great letter, Chris. There's $17,000 in the puzzle bank. Hit your second letter. And there's your B. There's $18,000 in the puzzle bank, and the 3 clues are 80s, guitarists, and journey. Can you solve the puzzle to win the game, Chris? You got it, and you and Chef Hatchet have won the game. Congratulations, guys. You're going for your second step very soon, so I'll talk to you 2 later. Sorry, Trent and Gwen. They got you on this clue, journey, just to solve the puzzle and beat you this time. Yeah, I wouldn't worry if I were you 2, because you'll earn another chance to be on our show and try to win $1 million here. And since you've won $3,250 today, we'll add that to your previous winnings of $8,000, giving you a new grand total of $11,250. We'll see you 2 later, Trent and Gwen. Okay, Chris and Chef Hatchet, you've won the game and $26,000 along with it. We'll put into your winnings of $25,000, and you 2 have a new grand total of $51,000. You 2, you both get to keep it no matter what will happen if you do win the $1 million bonus round next. We'll take our next break right now, and after we come back, Chris and Chef Hatchet will try to finish their second day of their journey to $1 million. We'll find out if they can do it, so we'll be right back, folks. Stay tuned as Chris and Chef Hatchet take their second step towards our richest prize, $1 million. Welcome back to the $1 million chance of a lifetime. Chris and Chef Hatchet just won the main game already on their second day, and they are ready to take their second step towards $1 million. Well, you know what the prizes are. 2 brand new cars, a house full of new furniture, airline tickets around the world, etc. So George Gray, will you tell them a few of the prizes they could win? Right, Disco. You and your families can win 2 brand new cars. This 2021 Lexus RX Luxury Crossover and this 2021 Chevrolet Silverado. Both equipped with Bluetooth, Sirius XM satellite radio, GPS navigational system, and free California admission. But that's not all. They can also win free family lifetime passes to the Walt Disney World Resort in Orlando, Florida, and the Disneyland complex in Anaheim, California. Plus $100,000 U.S. savings bonds for their college scholarships and tuition. And many more fabulous prizes. Good luck, Chris and Chef Hatchet. Back to you, Disco. Thank you, George. Now, you two can exchange the $100,000 U.S. savings bonds to Canadian savings bonds for your future references. Yeah, and also buy Canadian stocks too. So, you know how to play the $1 million bonus round. We'll show you guys 3 categories on the screen, and you have to pick just one of them that you both know best. Then, you have to identify 6 items that are associated to your category. Whether an item comes up, we'll place 1 letter into 1 space at a time, except for the last one. If you think you know what it is, just call it out, we'll fill the rest of it in, and then we'll go on to the next item. If you answer all 6 in 60 seconds or less, you will finish your second day of your adventure to $1 million. Okay, let's get to it, guys. Here are today's 3 categories on the screen for you to pick. Holidays, you know those are holidays throughout the year. World War II generals, those are worldwide generals who fought in World War II, last names only. And TV news people, those are people on America's TV news shows, also their last names only. Which one will help you be one step closer to $1 million? I see you've made your choice, so what is your category? World War II generals. Alright, we'll show you 6 worldwide generals, only their last names, who fought in World War II. All because Chef wanted to choose it for you two and for him in the military. The isolation booth is ready for you. Okay, Ralph, please send Chris and Chef Hatchet into the booth. Okay, you can hear me from in there, right? So it's time to take your second step towards $1 million, and the category you have picked is World War II generals. You have 60 seconds to answer all of them, and don't wait for too many letters or else you won't make it. The clock's at 60 seconds and the first item's now ready. On your mark, get set, go! T. N. Patent is 1. Next. E. L. M. That's 2. Next. A. A. S. T. H. M. Y. 3. Next. O. N. M. 4. Next. N. R. O. S. H. I. W. 5. One more. T. A. R. H. C. Yeah, you did it again, guys. Okay, come on out here and stand next to me and Randy. Great job on answering all 6 of those generals from World War II. You bet your military degree I really don't have a problem with that. Yes, as much as you have jobs in prison. So, for finishing your second step, I would like to give you a bigger cash prize you can take home with you. You see this great case Randy's holding right here? Inside of it is $50,000 in real American cash. Do you want to hold on to it, Chef? All because you have chosen World War II generals for you two to win. Alright, Randy, give the $50,000 case to Chef Hatchet. Yes, Chef, it is very light and weight for you to carry, just for a quick moment here. Now, I'll tell you what we'll do with that. Because you're now one day away from winning $1 million, you must win the $1 million bonus round 3 days in a row to capture it. If you want to play on our next show, the categories for the next bonus round could be a little more difficult for you to win. So here is your final choice, and listen carefully now. You can take the $50,000 case and leave here undefeated with a total of $101,000 in American money, or you can trade in and play for your third and final step for $1 million. You have a moment to think it over and talk it over. Alright, what is your final choice, guys? You two are going to do it! You're going to play for the million! Okay, you can give the $50,000 case back to Randy now, Chef. So, we'll see you two guys again for your third and final day of your huge journey to $1 million. Yes, catch you later, Chris and Chef Hatchet. That's all the time we have on this episode right now, and on our next show, Chris and Chef Hatchet will face against another couple, and they'll try to become our third couple to win $1 million. This is I, Disco Weasel 1977 here, and my two mates from Australia, Randy and Ralph Ratbag here, say goodbye and thank you very much for watching the $1 million chance of a lifetime. Good night, mates! The members of the studio audience of our show will receive free gift certificates from their McDonald's restaurant. McDonald's, I'm loving it. Free tickets to go see Free Guy from 20th Century Studios, rated PG-13. Free tickets to go see Paw Patrol, the movie, from Paramount Pictures and Nickelodeon Movies, rated PG.